Hello guys, and welcome back to today's video, and this video is going to be something a little different for me. I am going to be doing the random numbers, pick my eyeshadow shades. So basically it's just a video where you number all the colours in the palette, or the palettes. I think I'm going to use a few, just so like mix it up a bit. So we've got some bright shades, some darker shades, some, you know, see what happens. And then you number all the colours, and then you put all the different numbers in like a tub or something, and then you pick out a few numbers. I think I'll probably do like 3 or 4, and then the numbers that they are on the eyeshadow shades I have to create a look with. So like I could literally get like black and purple, or like yellow and green. Well, that wouldn't look too bad together, but like yellow and, I don't know, black or something like that. So like, and colours that don't usually go together and you wouldn't usually wear together. So I think it could be pretty interesting. I'm literally so hot right now. It is like 30, it's been like 35 degrees today, and like it's never that hot like where I live. So like I'm sweating, and like this video, like it's so hot in my room. So yeah, my makeup is literally melting off my face. This makeup's been on for like 10 hours and I did not wear primer today. Who knows why? Like I just forgot to do it, and like, so like I feel like my makeup is literally like melting off my face. So yeah, that's brilliant. And I'm gonna look even worse in a minute because I'm gonna take off from here downwards, from my eyes downwards, so that I can do the challenge. So I'm gonna look magnificent. I apologise in advance for my appearance. So let's get into it. So I'm just deciding which palettes to use. So I've got like a few here. They're all full Revolution. I've got quite a few of the Reloaded palettes, which are so cheap. They're only like £4 for, like, I think you get 15 shades and it's £4, and they're all so good and like so pretty as well. So that's great. And I think I'm gonna use maybe this one's quite a neutral one, and I actually got this one for £2 the other day, but this one's quite a neutral one, so I think I'm not going to use that one. But the 3 palettes I'm going to use is the Marvellous Mattes, because they're all bright colours like that, just completely like switches up the game. Like imagine if I get like green and purple, that would be the worst thing, because like how are you supposed to make a look with green and purple? So it's going to be a challenge for me, so hopefully I don't. And this one's got quite a few like browns in as well. And then I'm going to use, that one's the Reloaded palette called Visionary. And then I'm going to use the Foil Frenzy palette, because that's all shimmers. And like I quite like to put a shimmer in. So if I choose one, I'm going to choose like, I think I'll choose a colour from each palette. Or like, I don't know. No, I might just randomly do it. And let's just hope I get a shimmer. I think if I use this, then obviously I've got more chance of getting a shimmer. I do want a shimmer because I always like to put a shimmer in my looks. I never really do like fully matte looks. Like I'll do mattes and then a shimmer cut crease is what I usually do. So let's hope I get a shimmer. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up these palettes and use my paper to, let me find my scissors. I don't know where my scissors are. But I'm going to, number all of these palettes, and then I'm going to do the same numbers again and put them in a hat. So I'm going to do that now. So I've numbered all my palettes. Basically I was going to number every single shade, but then it was taking way too long. So basically 1 and then 5, 6, 10, so all the ones in between, so like 2, 3, 4, you get the gist. So I've done that for all of them. So altogether there's 45 shades, and so I've wrote numbers on pieces of paper and put them all in here. And then, so now I'm going to choose the colours. Got my 3 palettes of colours here. So now I've put all the little number things in a makeup bag. Just shaking them up a little bit. So now the moment of truth. I think I'm going to pick out 4 shades maybe. Or 3, I don't know. Depends what colours I get. So here's the first one. I'm not looking. Number 42. So that is... Oh, that's not too bad. It's a nice little, I don't want to make the numbers full, but it's a nice little peach shade here, this one here. Not a bad start. Yeah, I think that's a decent colour to start with. So let me pick out another one. Number 1. Oh, that's a shimmer. That is a white shimmer shade here. I'll show you when I take all the numbers off. But it's a white shimmer shade. So I'm pretty happy with that. I've got a shimmer shade and a pinky peach shade, and the shimmer shade's a white shade. So far, very good. I could easily make a look out of them too. So maybe, who knows what the next one will be. Let's pick it out now. So the next one is number 17. That is a brownie shade here. Like a quite a light sort of brown shade here. Do you know what? I don't know whether to leave it at 3 because I could easily make a look out of that. So they are the 3 shades that I'm gonna have to create a look with. I thought I might pick out like some really bad shades, but I've not picked out like any bright shades or any really hard shades. You know what? I'm very happy with the shades I've picked out. I'll show you them up close when I've taken all the numbers off and when I'm actually using them on my eyes. But yeah, I think this will be alright. I'll be able to create a look with these colours. They're not colours that I would like usually pick because these are colours that are the 2 mattes are colours that I've not actually used from the palettes myself, but the shimmer I've used. So like, well, the foily one I've used. So you know what? I'm quite excited. I'm gonna take off my makeup from like eyebrows downwards so that I can put these on my eyes. So stay tuned. I'll be back with barely any makeup on. I apologise in advance. Right, I'm back. I do not look like the same person as before, I know. My skin's not been the best at the moment. I've been having like a few breakouts. Oh, look at that nail missing. I snapped this nail off and all the rest are on. But I am getting my nails redone tomorrow, so I just thought there's no point fixing it because I'll have to take these acrylics off tonight anyway. So yeah, basically I've put concealer and powder on my eye. I was gonna do it on both eyes, but I thought like, it's like 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock at night here. And I just thought like, what's the point in putting it on both eyes? Because after I've done this video, I'm just going to take it all back off again. So there's no point putting it on both of my eyes. So just take it back off again. So I'm only going to do this eye. I've put the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer on it. And then I've just set it with a bit of powder. So yeah, let's dive into the shade. So the first shade that I chose out was... Oh, not the first shade. I think it was actually the first shade. But this is the shade I'm going to use first. So 42, so hang on, all the numbers are in there, so I'm just going to tip them out. But yeah, so 42 was actually this one here. So you can see with the numbers, so you know I'm not lying. Like, I genuinely chose these colours out. So it's this one here. I'm just going to tip the rest of the numbers out just because they're getting in the way. So this one, I'm going to, this one I'm going to start with. I've got my brushes here. These are a mixture of Real Techniques brushes and ones I just thought of eBay or Amazon, like they were like cheap, and I've never stopped using them. Like they're my favourite ones. They're so fluffy, and they were like, I think they were like £4 for like 20. So that's really good. They are not dirty, they are just stained, you know, because I like do a lot of eyeshadow looks. Like they just stain because they're white. Like who makes white eyeshadow brushes? Because, well, guess you kind of have to, don't you? That's like the normal colour to do it. But yeah, they're basically so stained now that like they don't even go back to white when I wash them. I do wash them after every eye look I create because I don't want the colours mixing from the last one. So yeah, oh, it's so hot. So right, I've got my mirror. Like I do all my eyeshadows in like 5 times zoom mirror. So yeah, so this shade here, the colour I picked out, I'm gonna just swirl my brush in that. Let me do a little swatch on my hand so you can see what it's like. Oh. Looks like that. I've got some concealer on my hand, but who cares? That's what it looks like. So this is from the Revolution Marvellous Mattes palette. Look at all my mess in there. Like this is like all of my deodorants and stuff, and like I want to get a shelf to put them higher so they're like not on my dressing table because they look a mess and I don't want you guys to see. So right, I think I'm gonna put this all over the lid and then blend it up a bit. Let's see. Maybe kind of use it as a transition shade. So all I've done is put it all over my lid and then blended it up. And I think, oh my gosh, I've got so much fallout here. Not that the shades like have so much fallout, it's just because I like dip my brush in and then like, so they get a lot of fallout. Yeah, so I think I'm done using that shade. I think the next shade I chose was 17, which, let me show you, is... Oh, the numbers are flying about. Just so you know that I'm telling the truth. that's number 16. Oh my god, without it falling out, but that's number 16, so that's number 17. I'm going to take them out now because I don't need them. So number 17 is this one here. Let me do a quick little swatch. It's like a, you know, a shadow with a like tiny bits of glitter in. It's like that sort of thing, I think, but that's that one. So it's not as dark as I thought it was. It doesn't come out as dark, and it's a lot more purpley. I thought it was quite brown, but it's actually quite purple as well. What I'm going to do with that shade is I think I'm going to put it in like my outer corner, like and along, you know what I mean, outer corner. Yes, you'll see. It's not quite as dark as I thought it was, so it's kind of tricky. It doesn't come out as dark as like I'd like it to be, because then I always like to put like quite a dark colour in the outer corner just to create like the dimensions of the look. But this one's not that dark, but we're working with it. It's the challenge. You know what? I think it's worked out okay. It's quite subtle. You can't really see it with my lighting because it's absolutely dreadful. And it's been really cloudy today, but it's been so hot and cloudy, so the lighting isn't the best. But what I am going to do is I'm going to do a close-up so you'll be able to see it a lot better. So now that I've done that, I've put the darker colour here and like the lighter colour on the rest. I'm going to do a cut crease and use the shimmer in the cut crease. So I'm going to go cut my crease and I'll be back to put the shimmer on it. So I've now cut my crease, and all the only other thing I've done is put a bit of that second shade just on the outer bit of the concealer just to blend it in, make it look a bit more better. That's not how you use that word, but yeah, make it look better, not a bit more, better. And then the next shade I picked out was number 1. Here's my little ticket, or my little piece of paper to show that I picked out number 1. And number 1 is this shade here. The one just fell off. That's this one here. This one out of the Foil Frenzy palette, and these ones are so foily, obviously, because that's what they're called, and pigmented. You can't really see that because of my line, but I promise they are good. I'm gonna whack that on the look then. So I've put that white shade on my eye, and it looks so weird like now because obviously one eye's got nothing on and this eye has got the shimmer on it, but like this shimmer is so pigmented, and I think I underrate it so much because I always forget like how nice it is, but it's so icy and white. It just looks gorgeous. Look how weird I look like with that whiteness over my eye and not on this eye. Like, it just looks a bit strange. But you know, stick with me. It's just so I can get the finished final look. I should do this, film the rest of the video like this. But yeah, I've got concealer under my eye and I've set under my eye, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my small brush again and I'm going to run my one darker shade along my lash line just to, I don't know, make the look better. So I've completed my challenge, I've created a look and I've stuck lashes on, and you know what, I don't think the shades that I picked were too bad. Like, I think I'm quite proud of the look that I've created. Look how good that shimmer is. I'll insert a video of the look close up now. So overall, I'm quite proud of how I've done. I think I look very weird with like one eyelash and one eyeshadow on without this one. Just forget this face, like this is the side that matters. So thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to see something like this again, leave a like, because I've quite enjoyed doing this video, so I would like to do another one actually. Subscribe and follow my Instagram, which is Cosmetics with Court. I will leave the name here. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe and leave a like. Thanks for watching. Bye.